Hi, I'm Tricia Bear from the Culinary Command Post, and today we're going to show you how to make sausage soup. It's basically sausage and pasta soup. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm using Italian sausage, so I'm doubling the recipe, but the recipe normally calls for just 1 pound of sausage, Italian sausage, so I'm going to use 2. And I'm going to cook the sausage first in a skillet. And I'm going to add, before I do that, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Like 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Get our grease heated up on medium. And then we'll put in our 2 pounds of sausage. And then after we put in our sausage, we're going to actually saute our celery and our onions for a few minutes. And then we're going to put in our garlic. Now the recipe calls for carrots, and I'm adding frozen peas and carrots. You can use fresh ones if you like. I just like frozen ones. They're a lot easier to use. Okay. Okay, so our grease is heated up. And now we're going to add our sausage in here. And we're going to actually chop it up, so you can put it in there whole, but we're going to actually chop it up once it starts cooking. So what I did is I drained off some of the grease from the sausage. As it got cooked, it made more grease, so I drained it off. And so now we're going to add just a minute. We're going to add some of the vegetables and saute them for about 5 to 7 minutes. And again, I added onions, carrots. I used frozen peas and carrots. And then we're going to add garlic in a minute once this gets cooked for about 5 to 7 minutes. Turn the grease off. Okay. We're going to turn the heat up just a little bit to medium-high to saute the vegetables, which is going to be the carrots, celery, and onions. And I also had peas in there because I added frozen carrots and peas. I'm just kind of chopping the sausage up a little bit so it's smaller, bite-sized pieces. Once it reaches the boiling stage, then we can actually add our pasta in, which is ditalini pasta. That's what it's called. That's our heavy cream. And it's basically shaped like this, where it's got the little barrel-looking pieces. We're stirring the pasta. Bring the heat to medium. A little bit more of that one. We just have to simmer it for about 10 or 12 minutes till the pasta gets done, and then we'll add in our cream and our cheese. That one I'm waiting to boil. Okay, I'm gonna put half the heavy cream in because I've got 2 pots going. Half the heavy cream, half the cheese. And that's just cheddar cheese. And then I'm gonna put some spoons of this in it as well, which is my dip. 2 and 2. Okay. And that's all you have to do is just let it simmer, let the cheese melt, and then it's done. In just a few minutes. We're gonna try it in a minute when it heats up. Okay, you want to try this or you want to go to bed? Okay. All right.
You want to say anything?
No, that's how you make your pasta sausage soup. Super easy, just has a few vegetables in it, and you get your sausage in there and your pasta, and that's how you make pasta and sausage soup.